Folks, don't mind the acne. I'm going to react to the second episode of Buzzfeed Supernatural Season 1, The Secret Society of the Illuminati. And I personally think that the Illuminati is kind of bullshit, personally. Like, I think it's had its time and its place, but now it's just irrelevant. That's my personal belief in it. And you'll probably find out once I start naming celebrities. And let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, play.
This week on Buzzfeed Unsolved, we're covering the Illuminati. Is it a real thing? What the hell is it?
It's not a thing.
All right, approach it with an open mind. Let's get started.
Great.
Shockingly, the Illuminati actually has a very real historical foundation. In 1776, in Bavaria, Germany, Adam Weishaupt, a German professor inspired by the ideals of French philosophy, namely secularism and rational thought, decided to form an organization to protect those beliefs. Adam Weishaupt considered joining the Freemasons to help propagate his views.
Okay, the middle guys are Freemasons
unfortunately
look like
could not
KKK
afford the
members.
admission fee.
So this is already a four-man something.
Yeah, basically, I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, you're right.
So instead, Weishaupt formed a secret group of his own. He called it the Order of the Illuminati.
So this is just a bunch of hobos and rapscallions who
Give 'em a chance.
down by the train tracks.
I don't think they met by the train tracks. There's probably a basement. Kind of like this. There's probably
a
something like
little
this.
bit, yeah.
I don't know why I'm holding that. Okay.
The Illuminati had an anti-religious stance and focused on the goals of
that's right.
self-knowledge,
Yeah,
self-improvement,
that's
social
kind of
reform,
already
and free
bullshit,
thought.
but
Naturally,
the goals are
conservatives considered this
legit,
a
but
threat to the
this is
church,
also
and by the mid to late
bullshit.
1780s, the Illuminati was stopped, and the act of recruiting people into secret societies was criminalized. However, Weishaupt and the Illuminati would go Kobe in the fourth quarter and
Okay, all right. Let's move. Keep going.
and continue to push on, persisting with meetings and eventually spreading to France before disappearing into obscurity. But some people believe they survived.
Yeah, they
Here's
had
part
their
of an interview I had with an
yeah, they
expert.
had their
Well, they
time,
believe
but
that the
now
core
they're
group was
gone.
formed back then and has evolved. And so back in the 1920s, there were some fascists who believed that the Illuminati were a group of Jews who controlled the world.
That's
Right after
stupid.
World War II, the extremist anti-communists believed that the Illuminati were a group
That's
of
also
communists who controlled the
stupid.
world. And most recently, the Illuminati conspiracy theorists believe that the Illuminati are part of the New World Order.
That is also
Many people believe
bullshit.
the Illuminati seek to make a dominant one-world totalitarian government, referred to as the New World Order.
Yeah, I
In
think
fact,
this is too
in a
complicated.
2013
It's
national
bullshit.
poll by Public Policy Polling, 28% of voters polled believe in the possibility of a New World Order.
28%
bullshit.
of people probably believe that the sun moves around
That sounds
the
like
Earth.
a fucking
Well, I
cult.
don't have any scientific polls for that, so.
I'm just saying, people are dumb.
Exactly.
Some people believe that the influence of the Illuminati and the New World Order goes as high as the President of the United States.
Oh.
Here's an eerie clip from an old George H.W. Bush speech when he was in office.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations
This is-
a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world
Okay,
order.
he
An
kind
order
of
in
sounds
which
like
a
if Mr.
credible United
Rogers
Nations
was like Marshall
can
Applewhite.
use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
He does have a weird little smile when he says it.
You know that part where he was like, if this new world order could be successful, and then he looks, and it will be. That's not creepy? That'll make your spine tingle a little
Look,
bit?
he's the president of the United States. He has to be forthright. He has to be confident. What kind of message would it send if he was like, if this is successful, let's hope so.
All this begs the question, what is the New World Order and what will it do? Assuming the Illuminati and the New World Order are one and the same, let's hop down the rabbit hole and take a look at some of the theories
Honestly,
as to who is in the
I-
New World Order.
Honestly,
the first theory
for
is
me,
from a
the
man named
Illuminati
Mark
is a
Hornstein,
fictional group
aka
from
Mark from Michigan,
the
a
90s
right-wing
show
militia
Gargoyles,
activist and propagandist who
which
believes
sounds
that
like
the New
a
World
fucking
Order is
cult
made up of
again.
the U.S. government, the UN, and various other organizations pushing an international agenda. He believes this organization will take away Americans' rights, form an all-powerful government, and put non-Illuminati members in camps run by FEMA.
So 1% of the world is going to put 99% of the world in camps. At that point, by the way, the camps are so big that the 1% is inside them.
Look, it's hard to defend Mark from Michigan, I'm not gonna lie. This is just one of the theories as to who is in this New
Well,
World
I
Order
can't wait for
Illuminati.
the
And that
parade of
theory is
other
bullshit.
experts you've got lined up.
Okay.
The second theory is from David Icke,
I'm
who
more of a
believes that
Shane in
world
this-
leaders,
in this
including Queen
episode.
Elizabeth, President Barack Obama, and the Clintons are actually shape-shifting lizards.
So this is the one that you're really into? You believe this
I
one?
never said that. I just said there's other ones.
These lizard elite are behind the Freemasons and the Illuminati. The lizard race feeds off the human
There's more
race and occasionally
stupidity.
demands human sacrifices. In fact,
This just
the
keeps
same
getting
2013
dumber and
national
dumber.
poll I mentioned earlier revealed that 4% of voters polled believe that, quote, lizard people control our societies.
4% of voters.
That's actually a pretty good amount of people that believe they're shape-shifting lizards at the center of everything. you
Is
know?
there an origin story for these lizard people?
I'm sure there is. I figured, you know what? I don't know if I need to know that.
The third theory is that the New World Order is connected to the Antichrist because the Illuminati are Satanists.
Okay,
Pat
have you
Robertson,
noticed
a conservative
that
Christian,
that
wrote a
all
book
these
on the
theories
New
are
World
getting
Order
dumber
that claims the
and
group is
dumber?
responsible for the French Revolution, the writing of the Communist Manifesto, and the creation of the Federal Reserve, all in the service of making, quote, a new order for the human race under the domination of Lucifer and his followers, end quote.
So the Federal Reserve was created to spite Jesus. Lucifer was like pulling numbers.
I mean, you got a lot of time on your hands, right? If you're Lucifer.
He's busy.
Why would he be busy? Hell's supposed to be an awful place. I imagine the place is terribly maintained.
He's torturing the souls of all the monsters throughout history. There's a lot of dead people, and he's like poking them all with little sticks.
The fourth theory is from Donald Marshall, who believes that the Illuminati
how
are
stupid
killing
is this gonna
celebrities
be?
and replacing them with clones used to brainwash society.
Okay, this
Clones,
is the
though,
fucking
like, they're not
dumbest one
coming out
ever.
Fully baked. They're babies.
Well, that's one theory. Some believe it could be like a, like a Xerox machine.
Xeroxing is not how cloning works,
How do
Ryan.
you know? What are you, a clone expert? I'm just saying, there's a possibility.
You're creating a similar embryo with the same DNA. It has to grow.
There's no way we could tell what's actually
Yeah.
like the process.
I
Like,
mean, we can tell because they have cloned things.
what things have they cloned?
A sheep.
I don't believe you.
Look it up.
I'll fucking look it up.
Look
right
up
now.
Dolly the sheep.
All right, fine. I'll look it up. And did she start off as a little baby sheep?
Oh yeah, Dolly the
Whatever.
Sheep's
Okay,
pretty.
apparently
it's
there was,
pretty
there was a sheep clone,
important.
whatever.
Oh, apparently.
Purported celebrity clones outed by internet sleuths include Beyonce, Eminem, Al Roker.
Al Roker. Hang on.
Yeah, who could he possibly influence? Even when he tells the
I
weather.
don't believe a word he says.
And many more.
Who the fuck
But
is Al
clone
Roker?
theorists also believe they have video evidence.
Marshall Mathers. Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join
I
the
think that might be drugs.
music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world.
This looks more like drugs. Yeah, this is drugs.
Marshall, when you did that? Yeah, sorry. Live TV. Live TV.
He had
freaks me out a
drug
little
problems
bit.
in the past.
Oh, there you go. Live TV freaks him out a little bit.
Well, here's Al Roker's clip. Notice what she says, and then notice what his face goes
Why,
to.
is this a code word?
Some people believe maybe it's like a trigger sequence where his brain's now receiving instructions to be mind controlled.
Al Roker's like the Manchurian candidate, and he's going to kill
Or
the president.
brains are weird.
Like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost.
The expression he has on his face when he's frozen is so fucking funny.
So
to me every
I
time
make
watch
weird
it, 'cause I don't know
faces all
what
the
it is.
time.
It's like, well,
You know what?
I mean, look
Actually,
at this.
it looks like he just pooped his pants. Who's next?
this is Beyonce. By the way, she did this for so long, I had to speed up the video. So there she is going, and then I sped up the video here.
So I get spaced out. So it's
She's
just spaced
in a weird
out.
trance.
It's
I
called
actually don't know what she's
stimming.
doing.
She's writing lemonade
That's
in
called
her head right
stimming.
Whether or not
Neurotypical.
people believe this clone theory, many conspiracy
Even
theorists
autistic
agree
people
that
are
major
listening up for
celebrities
doing
are
it,
in
but
the Illuminati.
neurotypical
They
people
point to
can do it
clothing choices
too.
and hand gestures, mainly that of a pyramid, which is seen as an
So,
Illuminati
maybe
symbol,
it's 'cause
as
they're
proof that certain
aesthetically
celebrities are
pleasing.
in the Illuminati.
Beyonce and Jay-Z have been known to make a pyramid-like symbol with their hands. Although this is also similar to the symbol for Jay-Z's label, Rockefeller Records. But to flip
That's
on that,
probably
perhaps
it.
there's a reason why he chose that symbol. See what I just did there?
Yeah, you did it right.
I did it.
The name of their child, Blue Ivy, has been interpreted to stand for Born Living Under Evil, Illuminati's very youngest.
Wow. I can't believe they would
How
name her something with so
stupid!
obvious a
Why would
secret
they do
message
that?
in there.
However, both stars
Or
have
these kids are
denied their
celebrities
affiliation with the
and
Illuminati
give their
in
kids
songs.
weird,
Here's an
give their
excerpt from
kids weird
Beyonce's
names.
formation. Quote, y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess, end quote. And here's an excerpt from Jay-Z's verse in the song Freemason. Quote, I said I was amazing, not that I'm a Mason. I'm red hot, I'm on my third six, but a devil, I'm not, end quote.
Is this their game? Do they
Or
claim
maybe
that the
they have
Illuminati like to just tease
interest
people
in
with little
old
hints?
In my
organizations.
mind, okay, I'm in this very, very elite 1% club, right? But it's a secret club.
You can't tell anyone
But it's
about
fucking dope that I'm in this club, right?
Yeah.
So let me just give
It's
a
like
little
Fight
wink,
Club.
wink to let people know what's up.
Other celebrities include Kanye West, who owns a necklace containing the symbol of the Eye of Horus, which is
Kanye-
associated with the
Kanye's
Illuminati,
always-
and also
Kanye's a
seen on
fucking
the dollar
weirdo.
bill.
Which,
And
by the way,
Egypt is
the
cool
Fed
too.
dollar
It's
bill.
called
There it is
Egyptomania.
right there. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Kanye's interruption of Taylor Swift at the 2009 Video Music Awards was said to be a method of initiating
No, he was
Taylor
being a
Swift
fucking
into
dick.
the Illuminati by humiliating or hazing her.
So this has just moved to
Yeah,
like,
and look at her
frat
face.
level
That's like a
hazing.
You're being a dick
However,
face.
here's a quote from Kanye on the Illuminati. Quote, I'm tired of people pinpointing musicians as the Illuminati. That's ridiculous. We don't run anything. We're celebrities. End quote. Other celebrities that have been accused of being in the Illuminati include
Exactly.
Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Madonna,
That's the only
and
time I
Katy
agree with
Perry, just to
Kanye.
name a few.
I bet, you know what? I bet Kobe's in the Illuminati.
See what you just did?
Jesus Christ.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, Kobe.
The whole room is shaking right now. Oh my god, I think we just had an earthquake.
I'm sorry, Kobe.
Keep in mind that it's
What's
pretty
going on?
easy to make a claim that somebody is in the Illuminati.
It's just an
Hell,
earthquake.
quickly perusing my coworker Quinta Brunson's Instagram feed, I could see several references to the Illuminati by just
Really?
looking through the pictures. Yeah, there's even a picture where I myself make the Rockefeller sign in one of her pictures, and it was quickly called out by a comment. Illuminati confirmed. That's great. She also seems to be absent from her desk quite frequently, perhaps to attend to Illuminati affairs. What if you're in the Illuminati?
Look, I am not in the Illuminati.
Wink.
I am not in the
protect.
Illuminati. Quinta's not in the Illuminati. You may be.
It is pretty hard
Pretty
to
sure
believe.
this is.
And
I'm
on
pretty sure
that
this whole
note, I'd
segment's
like
a
to point
joke.
to a website called illuminatiofficial.org. And on that site, there's a page
Oh my
called
gosh.
Join the Illuminati. A very fascinating proposition indeed. So,
This
I
is
reached
cult
out for an interview,
vibes.
and here's what I got back from their public relations director. By the way, if the Illuminati is a real thing, the fact that they have a PR director,
Yeah.
fucking amazing, right? That's super funny to me, that there's someone sitting in a cubicle somewhere going, that's not the right move.
Yeah.
Too many triangles in the last dress.
Roker's staring at the camera again. we gotta make a new Roker. God damn it, that's our fourth Roker.
Here's what the alleged Illuminati PR director wrote back in response to my interview request. Quote, unfortunately, members of the Illuminati are not currently available for on-camera interviews, end quote. She also mentioned, quote, there are many misconceptions about my client's organization, end quote, and referred me to the website's beliefs section, which is abstract and quite interesting to say the least.
But let's visit the professor one more time.
I
This
guess
is
the
a
last question
fucking
would be,
cult, I'm pretty damn sure.
What percentage would you put on that the Illuminati is actually a real thing?
Well, it was a real thing, back in 1780, but it's not a real thing anymore.
Yeah, it was.
I would say 100% it's not a real thing. Most of the
I
conspiracy
agree
theories
with
make
her.
this crazy
I agree
leap
with the
at some
expert.
point where you're following the trail of evidence and it makes sense, and suddenly it's crazy.
I could see a world where sometimes like
like a
things go
dumb
beyond
joke.
science or fact. Like that leap of faith is what you need to make to get to the truth. Maybe that's just like the crazy person inside me. But like, it's true.
I like how you just out yourself as one of the crazy people
Hey.
that she finds exhausting.
Here's the thing. I saw the look on her face when I mentioned that.
Yeah.
She did not look pleased. Am I gonna say outright the Illuminati is a real thing? No, I'm not gonna say that. But is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Why not? The fact that there could be some like all-knowing organization under everything.
Are they Skyping? How are they meeting? Where are they meeting?
Maybe they're meeting-
like, oh, let's just meet in Toledo this year at the Radisson.
You've anchored them again.
Yeah.
That's an aftershock.
The point I'm saying is, nothing's impossible. Sometimes you just gotta look at something with an open mind. It may seem crazy on the surface, and then I will admit, this all looks
So
crazy.
it is possible that there is a organization
It
founded
is
by
crazy.
lizard people who regularly abduct and clone celebrities.
I'm not saying that there's lizard. Oh fuck, that's what it is. What I'm saying.
Say lizard people out loud.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Own it, Ryan. Say lizard people out loud.
We could sit here and talk about this all day, but regardless, the existence of the Illuminati will remain unsolved.
Well, you know, let us know in the comments if you think Ryan's in the Illuminati, because now I'm sold.
Okay. The good news is you made it through this episode. The bad news is this is the last episode for this season of BuzzFeed Unsolved. However, double good news. Double good news.
Double good news. isn't
Double
it?
good news.
Wait, am I doing this in backwards? I think I might be watching this slightly backwards. Because this is like the second one in the playlist. So, whatever, this is my second reaction to it. It was the early seasons. I'm just gonna quickly browse the comments. Okay, The Simpsons mystery. That's what this Ashley person wants to see. Okay, there's a YouTube account called Illuminati, and it just says confirmed. Okay, yeah, I can't believe he didn't know about the sheep either. That's what this Anna person is saying. Yeah, there aren't really any interesting questions. So see you in the next upload.